They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as a quarterback. The ends with a run by McCaffrey. They find some open field here. Christian McCaffrey, 77 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first here in Vegas. The extra point up and good from Santoso. And that makes the score 7-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. On first down, this is Adams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
On second and 12, Carr. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From midfield, here's Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Raiders on the move, a couple of big plays in succession. Charles, that's a route that you and I have seen time and time again in our years up in this booth, and that executed well, and a great throw, too.
And sometimes, even if you know trump whatever you do on the defensive side of the ball, plus it was a well-thrown football. A nice healthy game right there.
Taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down, and will. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll go to Adams, trying to pound it in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Panthers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that makes the score 14-7. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. The secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need... the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On the ground, right side, it's Adams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no comeback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. To go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw is Newton. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here we go on 4. Newton. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And that's out quickly to Chase. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Newton. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Got got a man open. It's Chase. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it lines up in 6 points for the Raiders. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, in that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown. Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him is running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone. On 2nd and 7, Corral. His throw incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through. Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Raiders football 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance. Okay, if I showed my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football. Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Corral. And that will be incomplete. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So out come the Raiders. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. On 1st down, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Newton now to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Corral. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Corral. And that is incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Nowhere to go that time. It's a 46-yard punt with a loss on the return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. Here's Corral on 1st down. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Corral Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll begin here with Adams. And he stopped immediately there. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Newton. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter. Here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add... to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. They fake the give. Newton. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the 2nd half.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 35. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Corral on 2nd down. There's Tremble, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete from the 21. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. That caught by Trimble. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. From the gun, Corral. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
To the air again with Corral. Touchdown! Tommy Trimble from 10 yards out. And the Panthers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton rolling to his left. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
He finds his man complete. That's Rose. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays. You kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a loose football. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Off play action. Newton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a road. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within a point. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore. 69 yards. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point try now for Santoso. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. We have played 3 quarters, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Zappi. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, here's Zappi. Throwing left side, it's complete. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. There he goes left side. Past the 20, 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Santoso now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Zappy on third down. He finds his man, complete. It's Rose. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Zappy to throw on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Rose. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Off the fake, Zappy. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Takes it to about the 37. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. From the gun on third down, it's Rudolph. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Play fake, and now here's Zappy. He finds his man, complete. That's Rose. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Keith Taylor, and the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard, and he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, here's Rudolph. Nowhere to go here, he lost the football. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
That's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, coach, but look, we've still got this locked down, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now Zappy. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 to get into the end zone. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.